All right, first day on the job. What do you need me to do?
Put the sweatshirt on eventually.
Okay,
And
cool. I'm gonna be one of the team.
American Stone. And you got your very own Bob the Builder helmet.
Oh, I got a dunce cap? Hell yeah. Perfect.
My name is Daniel Morales. I am the Business Development Manager for American Stone and Marble. American Stone and Marble is a company that provides countertops and material and labor as in the installation. My job specifically is to go out and basically bring on board other businesses like kitchen and bath dealers, designers, builders, anybody really that is involved in either a new home or a renovation of an existing home. More in depth, I basically handle everything. I am the glue. I am the guy that will literally just, whatever problem comes up, I'll just make sure that you get it fixed. Client meetings, my clients' meetings, buildings, material problems, anything. Even if it's not even a problem, if my client just wants to call me on a Sunday and cry about the fact that their prices are going up, I answer. And that's kind of the benefit that my company has with me that basically separates me from any other fabricator out there. They don't have any money invested towards one person that takes care of their accounts. On the day-to-day, either I'm going, taking measurements for new jobs, new opportunities, presenting my price list and my services to businesses, dealing with current clients, dealing with current problems, and always giving solutions. They're making I believe a train that goes from this side of town to New York City. Today, my cameraman Jason gets an exclusive insight on what will be a brand new multi-unit building in Jersey City, right in the heart of where all the construction's happening right now. Jersey City is the place to go put up a building apparently right now, because there's about more than 10 projects that are open at any point, honestly, throughout the year in Jersey City. So we're gonna go take a look at some of the floors that we've already done. I'm gonna do a walkthrough with my client, get some things approved. If he has any problems, he'll let me know. If not, then he'll hand me a fat check. Okay, we've arrived and we're gonna go there. So, fun fact, New Jersey is projected to put up about probably close to 2 million more units by 2027 due to the, what's it called? It's the Fair Housing Act, I believe, where every town essentially has to have a certain amount of fair housing in it. So, basically affordable living, all those things. A lot of towns like Montclair and West Orange aren't taking too lightly to that because they're trying to tear down all these different woods with forests and whatnot in order to make this happen. Other towns like Jersey City clearly doesn't care. Let's get some party going. Okay. So, to describe the smells of the site, it's wood, concrete. That's it for a couple of months. What's going to be crazy too is once you get the website pictures, all of this is going to be very different. This is our floor. So right now, I'm just checking the status of this floor to see if they're ready for us to put more stone in it. A lot of the times, you just get checklists so that you know exactly what needs to be done and what is already completed. This is very weird. So this is typically what the apartment looks like before it's finished, at least so that we can come in and do our work. Let's see. They have the mock closed, but let's see if we can open it. Okay, so this is a mock unit, which is what they show to kind of sell the rest of the building. So this is what a finished apartment should look like. So it already has all the amenities. They might potentially close down the toilet so people don't pee in it. That's for them. But yeah, this is a finished apartment. And this, my friends, is probably gonna go for $18.50 a month. Okay. So now I'm going to call my client because he wants to do a walkthrough and to make sure that we're all on the same page. If you want to take a look at the view. Hey, I'm on the 8th floor where you are. That's fine, go ahead. That's fine. So we actually did that building right there. The one that's red and white next to the train tracks. We did that last September, I believe. 140 units. Now we're a block down doing 120 units. It takes a lot of coordination to get these people do one thing, these people do another thing, these people do another thing. I am these people, by the way. And then same with the appliances, somebody has to order those. The lights, the tub, everything. There's about 20 different hands in this type of kitchen, and that's multiplied by 120 units, you know? So, but it gets done some way, somehow. It's done. I was requested that the corners be a little more round. So what I do is I make them, holy crap, I make them do it basically on a radius. So for example, here, it's regular polish. What I would do is a 1/4 inch radius, which means I would come in with the polish, and instead of it finishing here, it's gonna finish like that, right there. If I had a pencil, I'd show you. So that's easy. Why? Because I'm not touching any cabinets. Even if my guys are polishing recklessly, they're not gonna touch anything because all the movement is concentrated here. This over here, what they want me to do is have it be flush to the wall. So unfortunately, this is coming out about somewhere between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch. So I'm just gonna have my guys draw a straight line and then slowly work on it. So however long it took them to install this floor, it's gonna take them just as long to do that because you have to be very careful. But so be it. That's what it is. That's what it's gonna take. And I was just telling Jason here about the problem of urinating all over the place in these new buildings where the plumbing isn't installed yet. And I was like, yeah, but you know, the solution is these portable bathrooms and they have on every floor. Is it really that hard to go from there to there? Every apartment comes with their own piss bottle. Brought to you by whoever did it. Okay, well, now we just keep it moving. On to the next. So, we went over to the building. We inspected a couple of units to see what was ready to take some more measurements. Just waiting for my client to come down. Once my client came down, he addressed a couple of issues. Most of the time, these issues, you know, if in this industry, if you want to be a dog and you want to say, you approve the template, you approve the measurements, you gotta, you know, take fault and that's it. You know, sure. Does it seem easy? Do you not lose money or time? Sure, but that's not plausible in this business because there's always problems. What everybody's looking for is solutions. So even though, yes, we took the measurements in front of them, yes, everything was approved by them before cutting, regardless, the building wants something, we got to do it. It's going to take time, but it takes time to build relations. So that being said, they are saying that the peninsula needs to be flush with the knee wall that's there. So we are gonna have to now shave down the stone, and then also in the corners of the said peninsula, they want them to be a little more rounded. They're a little too sharp right now, as they say it. So I'm gonna have the guys again polish it, reduce it, and give it about a 1/4 inch radius around those corners, so that, you know, if anybody bumps into it, they're not gonna get entirely too hurt. That's just the way it is. And then, as always, they ask me, you know, when can we get it done? They want everything done by the 15th. Always have your contracts, always set your limits. We will not get it done by the 15th, but we will get it done as soon as possible. All right, so now I'm getting ready to go back to the office, mentally ready, because I got to deal with a couple of things. Emails, follow-ups, and sales. If you're not selling anything to anybody, you're not doing your job right. Seems simple enough, right, as a concept, but that means sending follow-up emails, making new emails for new companies, researching new companies, making a new route for tomorrow. If you're not getting ready for tomorrow today, you're not waking up to anything great. So always make sure you're ready for what's next. And as for us, what's next is
for you guys to check out American Stone and Marble at americanstoneandmarble.com ? I don't know. This isn't my company. This is Dan's company. But look at all of these beautiful, beautiful pictures. This is what they've done. This is crazy. Luxury down to, I mean, basically all luxury, man. But their prices are fantastic. Again, like Dan said, they do this wholesaler. He's also the best coordinator that you could possibly find. Right here is where they are located in Garfield, New Jersey. They take their job very seriously, and they take their service very seriously. So here's how you can do that. Set up an appointment with the man, Dan, with the master plan. He's basically free whenever you want him to be free, except for that one phone call, which he clearly told me to say was spam, but it wasn't. Regardless of that, look at all these cuts. They have access to basically any cut, any color, any stone that you could possibly want. Here's all of their social media pages, even the obscure ones. They've been a little bit updated, but regardless, goodbye, everybody.